Title: Nefertiti and Akhenaten, the scandalous love story that shook ancient Egypt. Welcome, history buffs. Today, we're traveling back to the golden sands of ancient Egypt, where love, power, and scandal ruled the day. Get ready for the jaw-dropping story of Nefertiti and Akhenaten, the dynamic duo who turned Egypt upside down. The rise of Akhenaten. Our story begins with Amenhotep IV, a young and ambitious pharaoh with big dreams and even bigger ideas, but let's call him by the name history remembers. Akhenaten. This guy wasn't just another pharaoh, he had a vision that would shake the very foundations of Egypt. Akhenaten wasn't interested in following the old rules. No, he had his eyes set on a brand new path, and what did he do? He decided to ditch the old gods and introduce Egypt to a single god. Aten the sun disk. Scandalous, right? But Akhenaten wasn't going to do this alone. Nefertiti, the woman who would become one of the most iconic queens in history. She wasn't just a pretty face. Nefertiti was Akhenaten's partner in every sense. Together, they were a power couple like Egypt had never seen before. Nefertiti was as bold as she was beautiful. And this is where things get juicy. Akhenaten wasn't just changing the religion, he was changing the entire kingdom. The new city was filled with temples and statues celebrating Aten, but more importantly, it was plastered with images of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. They were Egypt's first celebrity couple, and they knew how to work it. But not everyone was on board with these changes. Behind the scenes, there were whispers of discontent. The powerful priests of Amun weren't too thrilled about being sidelined, and many in the kingdom were uncomfortable with the new ways. Akhenaten and Nefertiti were playing a dangerous game. Now, let's talk about the royal family drama, because what's a scandalous story without a little intrigue? Akhenaten and Nefertiti had 6 daughters, and the court was buzzing with gossip about who would be the next in line for the throne. Rumors swirled about secret affairs, mysterious deaths, and power struggles within the palace. Some even whispered that Nefertiti was the real power behind the throne, pulling the strings while Akhenaten focused on his religious revolution. And then, just as suddenly as she had risen to power, Nefertiti seemed to vanish from the records. What happened to her? The mystery still baffles historians today. As the years went on, Akhenaten's radical changes began to take their toll. The once thriving city of Akhenaten started to crumble, and the people grew restless. Akhenaten's obsession with Aten had left the kingdom vulnerable, and his enemies were closing in. After Akhenaten's death, Egypt quickly reverted to